The US Supreme Court has sent Donald Trump's claim that he's immune from prosecution for his actions while president back to a lower court. The former president faces prosecution over his role in the deadly January 6 riots in 2021 at the Capitol and alleged attempts to overturn the 2020 election result. The Supreme Court suggested he could be entitled to immunity from prosecution for official acts while president, but that this protection would not apply to acts as a private citizen. James Matthews reports.
He has delayed this federal trial, which accuses him of the subversion of democracy around January the 6th. That is at the heart of all of this. He was due to go on trial in March. That's been delayed because his lawyer said, look, you can't prosecute him because he was a president. And as a president, he was acting officially. He should enjoy immunity. That's gone all the way to the Supreme Court. They've come back today and said that he enjoys a partial immunity. He can have immunity for acts in office, official acts, but he cannot for what they term unofficial acts. What that means is that the indictment with which he is charged, that's filleted. So official acts, like as a president phoning up the Department of Justice and asking them to declare the 2020 election fraudulent, that's an official act. That comes out of the indictment. They will be looking at what they can prosecute as unofficial acts, things like probably phoning up Rudy Giuliani, his old attorney, and asking him to spread claims of election fraud. So what's happened now is that a lower court will decide what can be prosecuted and what cannot. Then it goes back to the trial judge, but it won't before November, and that's Trump's victory delay. But it goes far beyond Donald Trump, Mark, this, because it has implications for the rule of law, the protections of a president, whatever he or she may do. There is bitter dissent on the bench, the Supreme Court bench. One of the Liberal judges, Sonia Sotomayor, has articulated it thus. She said, "This makes a mockery of the principle foundational to our constitution and system of government that no man is above the law." She comes up with a number of examples that were touched on during the hearing, saying that this means that there will be immunity for things like ordering the Navy SEAL team to assassinate a political rival, organising a military coup to hold on to power, taking a bribe in exchange for a pardon. This is one of the Supreme Court judges, and it's not lost on her and indeed Donald Trump's opponents that this is a man ahead in the polls. He could be the next president who has been given a protection, this degree of immunity at a time when he's promising retribution against his political opponents.